Okay, folks, so there have been some rumors and myths, those kinds of things. But a lot of people recently have been convinced about these cryptid things. Knife Man, Cone Man, all those boys. But don't you worry. I can absolutely guarantee that they are not as big of a threat as you think they are. As we'll demonstrate in this short presentation, they are actually incredibly weak. So let's get right into it. Okay, so here our beautiful cameraman Pablo will be showing us one of Knife Man's weaknesses. And there's Knife Man. So Pablo's gonna be very carefully approaching Knife Man at first because, of course, these things are, you know, dangerous, supposedly. However, as you will soon see, that is not truly the case. So, and Knife Man has noticed Pablo. Quite the face from Knife Man there. Now, Knife Man will begin approaching. However, Knife Man's weakness is hygiene. At least one of them is. Knife Man, as you can see, is suffering immensely. Now, that is what I call a Pogger's move. Now, remember, if you have any sort of hygiene items, water, uh, deodorant, anything like that, just like demonstrate it to Knife Man, and it'll immediately work. Trust us.
Trust us.
Okay, so for this next clip, Pablo will be following Knife Man as he dances through the forest. Now, as you'll see here, Knife Man has now viewed Pablo. However, playing dead will immediately allow Knife Man to walk away, as he is stupid and dumb. Now, Pablo will continue to approach Knife Man for reasons unbeknownst to us. Oh, and as you'll see, he will play dead once again, as Knife Man has seen him. This will prevent Pablo from being stabbed brutally. Now, you gotta remember, this only works if you play dead when it happens, and oh god! Well, that didn't look good for Pablo. As you can now imagine, Pablo is dead. This is going to cost a lot of money. However, as you can see, it is important to follow instructions. Speaking of instructions, should you be caught and have no method of stopping them, Knife Man can be easily fooled by playing dead. You don't need to be convincing at all. But if you fail to play dead, know that it is very important to play dead.
Okay.
This next clip, we have a new cameraman. As you can see, Jerome has joined us. Now, Jerome will be performing a very situational technique, but it will make Knife Man clearly weaker in your eyes. Now, Knife Man is approaching, but as you can see, he is a massive FNAF fan, and this FNAF merchandise that Jerome has thrown onto the ground has caused him to go into a frenzy. Now, this is not always going to be the most effective strategy, but as you can see here, it could very easily help you deflect attacks from Knife Man. Not that you will be attacked by Knife Man. Now, let's move on to the next clip.
Okay.
This next clip will demonstrate another of Knife Man's weaknesses. Now, Jerome here has a Rubik's Cube, and as you will see, Knife Man has come out of the bushes. Now, Knife Man is approaching, however, Jerome has placed a Rubik's Cube in front of him. This Rubik's Cube is unsolved, and thanks to Knife Man's major OCD, he will immediately attempt to solve it. However, he is stupid and dumb, and will fail immensely. Now, um, this will cause him to go into craze, but it's fine. And oh, well, that is fine. We don't care about Knife Man anyways. Who cares if he gets stabbed by himself? Now, uh, remember kids, if you have anything that could induce OCD,
Make sure to present it to Knife Man, should he attack you, which he won't.
In this clip, we will demonstrate yet another of Knife Man's many abusable weaknesses. Jerome here has two knives which we will use to abuse this. As you can see, Knife Man sniffs any knives he's presented with. Now Jerome has just thrown a knife over him, which means that he will move far away to go and sniff it. Yes, Jerome. Thumbs up. Now remember kids, if you have a knife, don't use it to attack Knife Man. Use it as a distraction. Anyways kids, that's how you abuse the weaknesses of Knife Man. In our next video, we will cover yet another of the supposed cryptids. However, do not worry, as all of this is purely very rare occurrences. You will not be attacked. Do not worry. You are safe. You are fine.
Everything is